Evening, folks. I'm Jason, and welcome back to Mecha Taco. So, I struggled tonight trying to figure out what game to play, because every game I kept coming up with was really self-indulgent. So I figured, I was like, you know what, let's play a game that I'm familiar with to an extent, but never got anywhere in. And thus, Goonies 2 was born. It's a weird little game. I remember back in the day, I never quite understood why it was Goonies 2, why we never got Goonies 1. Of course, there was a Goonies 1 released on the Famicom a year before, and we only saw that stateside in one of the Play Choice 10 machines. If you are too young to know what the hell I'm talking about, Nintendo had these arcade machines that were, Play Choice 10. You chose, you insert a coin, and for an X number of minutes you could play one of 10 NES games. And there were some exclusive titles in it, one of which was Versus the Goonies, which was Goonies 1. That's the only version of Goonies that was released stateside, which is kind of bizarre. So instead we had Goonies 2, and it was actually called Goonies 2, which of course, baffled every child, every NES-loving child in the 80s. And I rented the hell out of this game. Man, I rented this game and never got anywhere. And we'll get into why later, but why don't we go ahead and start? We'll turn down the interesting amalgamation remix here. It's by the artist the Co-op. Brinstar's Good Enough. It's a mix of Brinstar from Super Metroid, Brinstar 1, if I'm not mistaken, and of course Goonies Are Good Enough. Both of which are fantastic songs, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's start this. Click there. There we go. Oh, I don't know what my volume is like, so I may have to pause it here. I'm going to start with this volume and see if that works. Alright. The Goonies is a trademark of Warner Brothers, Inc. Uh-oh. Hey, you Goonies! In revenge for putting us in jail, we've taken Annie as hostage. Come to our hideout if you want to help her. Oh, Anne Ramsey. Of course, you know Anne Ramsey's dead. No offense to the Ramsey estate, but she's dead. I mean, come on, she was ancient in the Goonies. But I never realized she died in 1988, and that makes me sad. Alright. I think we can probably cope with that volume. That sounds okay. Get used to this theme, because we're going to hear it a lot. You know what? I'm going to turn it up a tad bit. There we go. Alright. Turn my volume up so I can enjoy this 8-bit theme. Take that. So, as a kid, yeah, I never really understood this game very much. You've got a hammer, thank you. Was it a platformer, or what was this? What was this mode? This is just bizarre. There were commands. It was too much. It was too much for my little elementary school brain. Take. You've got a key holder. Thank you. Nothing here. Oh, sorry. Let's use a key. Find the Goonies with the magic locator device. There's a hole in the ceiling there. Can't go in there, though. Alright. Now, I mean, if you were a kid in the 80s, I mean, I think it was the law that you saw the Goonies at some point. Certainly a law that you had to like it. I was in, oh, that was cheap. We were visiting our family in Buffalo at the time, when the Goonies came out. And we saw it up there, and it was just a magical experience. You've got a magic locator device. Oh, that's good. Ooh, so where am I now? Which one's me? I have no idea. Am I red? Let's find out. Yeah, I'm red. Okay. Oh, jeez. It's gonna be one of these, isn't it? I don't see how this is gonna work. What the hell are you doing here, old man? Welcome, this is a warp zone. I can hit him? I can hit him. I'm gonna save it, because I really want to hit him. Ouch! What do you do? I hit you. Bizarre little game. It's funny also just the amount of stars in the Goonies. And of course you have Samwise Gamgee in there. Yeah, I had to look it up. Josh Brolin was Brand, the older brother. Who, if you had an older brother in the 80s, that was basically what they looked like. With no exaggeration. Yep. Of course, Brolin is going on to play Thanos in the Marvel movies, which is just bizarre. I think he's also scheduled to play Cable in Deadpool. Nothing here. That's weird. Wait a minute now. Maybe I misread something. This. Why does this seem like this is going to be a huge mistake playing this game? It's Guardian Legend all over again. Man, that guy's got some height on his jump. Jeez. It's funny, the other day I was trying to convince my 6-year-old to do the truffle shuffle, despite the fact that he had no idea what the hell I was talking about. It's the sort of movie that really does stick with you, whether you want it to or not. Alright. Tools. Key. You'll get extra energy by saving Goonies. Well, it's good to know, I guess. Seems like a waste of a key. See, what is this? Hammer. Wait. Oh, there we go. Nothing here. Alright. Okay, making sure I didn't lose my hammer. No, done. Stop. Yep. There we go. So what was the point of this room? Ah, jerk. How dare you kill yourself? Jump. Whoa, careful there. Sucker. Oh, there's front and back. Oh, Jesus. Wonderful. Hadn't caught on to that. And I did. It's funny. We really rented this game a lot, despite having no idea what the hell we were doing. Just kind of like now. Okay, I'm in the back right now. Remember that. It's important. Nothing here. Eh. Goonies also single-handedly solidified my love for Cyndi Lauper. And there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Welcome here. This is a warp zone. I guess. Okay. No, I'm back again. What? Yeah, I'm not getting the whole warp zone thing. Doesn't really strike me as a warp zone. Because I'm still here. Get this game. I'm bound determined to get this game, though. I really do want to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. All right, go. No, see, I'm still in the back. Okay. Front. There we go. I remember there being like a write-up in Nintendo Power for this, but I don't think I ever paid attention to it. Maybe it wasn't Nintendo Power. Maybe it was like the Nintendo Fun Club or something. Oh, hey. You've got a slingshot. Well, thank you. Right. I'm in trouble without glasses. Do you have any? I know I shouldn't find that funny, but I do. Alright, so I have a slingshot now with limited ammunition on that, apparently. Come on. Yeah, you can't actually kill the guys. I remember that much. You can only knock them out. no idea what the hell I'm doing. Can't jump off ladders, too. FYI. Welcome here. This is a war. You know, you said that last time, and you lied. Right, so... Yes. Alright, well, this is a warp zone. Jeez. Where the hell am I? Oh, shoot. Oof. Took some damage. There! Really? The waterfall hurts you? It's like an acid waterfall? Ah, damn snake. There. Oh. Interesting. Holy cow. Oh, fun. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Penguins, sorry. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say I probably shouldn't be here yet. There's a walrus. Why was there a walrus? And a polar bear? Ooh. I need a torch or something. You've got a boomerang. Yay. Go me. I'm Eskimo. There's nothing here. I'm just, you know, you realize I'm gonna hit everybody. Just FYI. I'm Eskimo. The question is why? Saving it. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Save it. Crap. Where's my save? There it is. No. Now I'm confused. Urgh. What the hell? Where's it? Oh, there it is. I had this like set up where I could just like save it. No, I don't want to change settings. I want to save the game. Oh, there we go. There. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, we're going this way. Penguin. Oh, polar bear. Oh, you little bastard. Let's load. Why lose a life? Oh. Bad Eskimo. So, there's not really anything else here, except for the boomerang. Where am I? Need to break out the graph paper. I hate the enemy patterns. They're so random. Oh, you can throw it down. That's weird. Can I throw it at an angle? Oh, I can. Fancy. That's why I suck at doing that. Stop that. Stop that. Nice. Let's save it. Nice. Oh, jeez. Saw him coming and I just ran into him anyway. It's strange, I have to jump in order to throw it upwards. What are the odds that the key will still be there by the time I get over there? Come on, heart, stay there. Just throwing axes at me. What is that about? Ugh, all that for nothing. And then I die. Alright, well, I don't need to go there, so we're done. Now, if you've played Goonies 2 before and you know what you're doing, you're probably getting very frustrated with me right now because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Ah. I feel like I'm doing okay. You know what's sad is that this is the furthest I've ever gotten in this game. And again, I've rented it multiple times. Go back. No, stop it. Figured I'd try. You can't use. Okay. So I need a torch. My memory is terrible. Did I go this way? Yeah, I did. That's why I shouldn't be allowed to play these games. What is that? A strange little symbol. Save it. Thank you. No, wait, go back. There. Alright, sure. Why not? Get out of here! If you have nothing to do. Oh, I've got plenty to do. That's gonna come back to haunt me later, isn't it? Strange listen. Oh, ah. Ooh. Get in there. Hit him. Whatever. Kill him. That's so bizarre. Like the door... Unless I'm missing something, the door ahead of me, which is I push up, and it takes me back out. So I have to push down to go forward. Jeez. Where am I? What is that? Oh no! He hit my boomerang. This shouldn't be able to happen. No, get away from me. I don't... Fall to your death. Man, this is terrible. There we go. I really don't know if I'm going the right way. I strongly suspect I'm not. Oh, crap. It's maybe a short episode tonight. I'm pretty tired. Clearly I have no idea what I'm doing. So if I push up, I'm going to appear... Oh wait. No, see, this time I went somewhere different. Okay. Doesn't tell me where I'm at. Oh, unless the red dot is me. Oh my god. This gets weirder and weirder. Denied. Aha. I knew that would come in handy. Hit things enough times and you're bound to find a secret. Whoa. Watch out for that. Looks like you can do some real damage. Oh. Yeah, let's explore. Because if I go down, there's no getting back up. I don't even know what you are, but man, you take a lot of hits. Scorpions are terrible. Jeez. All right. This is strange. Well, let's try it again. to think I was actually strongly considering playing Bayonetta tonight. No. Goonies. I said to myself, Goonies, that'll be fun. I really gotta stop listening to myself. I thought about the NES port of Bonk's Adventure as well. But I was like, yeah, we've done a lot of Bonk lately. We've had too much bonking going on. Konami Man will be near a moving rock. Watch out for Konami Man, he'll turn you into a pachinko slot machine. It's a modern Konami joke for you. Courtesy any video game forum. Ooh. You met a testy old lady who might help you. Wait, you met a testy old lady who might help you? I need to stop opening this crap, because it's just stupid hints. Ugh. Crap. I'm stuck. I go up, right, down. Okay, so back there, right. Okay. Yep. I thought I'd try. Crap. So there's no point to this area. And I'm one more hit and I'm toast. That's luck. Or that could happen. You'd better quit. Try it again. Again? If yes, push start. If not, push select. Your weird twitching eyes. Good luck. So what don't I have anymore? The slingshot, that's fine. It is nice that it started me back here, I guess. That's... Oh, this is that annoying room. Oh, jeez. What the hell is that? Well, that's a problem. Nope. Oh, there you go. Okay. I was worried I wouldn't actually be able to leave. But we're good. I came this close to trying to jump onto that vine. Then I remembered, this is an NES game from 1987. That sort of gameplay mechanic is not going to be there. I really need to start mapping this stuff out, though. You know, it just occurred to me. This is the. Ooh, I can't jump that. This is the second game we've played where your main weapon is a yo-yo. The other, of course, being Mystical Ninja, which, surprise, surprise, is also Konami. Coincidence? Read the book. It's an 80s joke for you. Since we're playing an 80s game, I figured it would be appropriate. That's not what I wanted to do. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that was going to happen. Oh, there we go. To jump. Thank you. Stop hitting things. Ouch. Do you have a vest and a coat to protect you? No. Do you want to give me one? Oh, excuse me, what the hell? What are you even here for? Oh, crap, that's all? You know what? Wrong way. Left and up. I need to leave this area. There's nothing here for me. I haven't encountered a single Goonie yet. That worries me some. Why did I go in there? I know there's nothing there, but I went there anyway. You better quit. Those are twitching eyes. I mean, I'm glad there's no real punishment for continuing. That is kind of nice. I'm still mad at that weird metal head thing that ate my boomerang. It looks like they don't actually hurt you, they just steal stuff. Not that that's any better, but still. Alright. There you go. Nope, nothing there. Is this game over yet? That was planned. For all you know, I meant to do that. I was like, that is the only way I can go. Oh, good. There you go. Sure. Oh, that was close. Ah, you bastard. Crap, I need to go on that. Whee! Oh. Come on, Mikey. Whatever your name was. Been here. I need to start heading up if that's an option. Whee! I was never a fan of that mechanic. You know, the enemies that just spawn. Like ghosts and goblins, dear God. Alright, so I guess we're going down. I need another warp zone or whatever. Nope. Not there, because that doesn't actually go anywhere. As we've learned. Stupid snake. It's funny, I have a lot of gaming-related memories of trips to Buffalo. It was my aunt and uncle were up there, as well as my cousin, and eventually cousins, but at the time it was just a cousin. And this is so, I mean, incredibly 80s. I mean, the 80s they had 80s arcade. No, I mean not my aunt and uncle, but up there was like a mini golf course that had this beautiful 80s arcade. And oh my God, I was picturing everything in my head, just the whole sight and sounds of the 80s. When I think of the 80s, that's what I think of. I think of trips to Buffalo. It was actually outside of Buffalo, New York, in a town called East Aurora. And my cousin, who was about 10 years older than I was, you know, had the coolest stuff. You know, he had, you know, the Def Leppard poster, the black light in his room, and it's just so badass, and Star Wars stuff. And they had an Atari, which, you know, I was totally in love with. I loved the Atari so much. And they also had, you know, a couple other random like systems, because at the time, you know, companies had just released all these different Atari knockoff systems. Some of them were compatible with Atari games, others not. There was one in particular that I remember. I had no idea what the hell it was. It was this triangle-shaped system, and one side had like a paddle, the other side had a gun. I don't remember what the hell was on the third side. But I loved it. You know, anything game-related, I loved. And this was before the NES was out. This was before the game, you know, the great video game crash of '84. And it's fascinating because I also recall between that time, you know, my family had like an Apple IIe, and I was playing a lot of Mario Brothers. Obviously not Super Mario Brothers. This was Mario Brothers, and we had gone to a department store. I think it was called like Ames, and I always used to love Ames, because again, being in a different town, all the stores were different and cool. So we were on the way out where I spotted a machine that said Super Mario Brothers, and I was just like, what? What? Super Mario Brothers? What is that? And I watched, the demo, and it was just crazy. I didn't get it. I was like, what is going on? And I had to try it, so I did. I put in my quarter, and I don't know if I had 2 or 3 lives, but I lost them all instantly because I walked into the Goomba. I didn't understand what I was supposed to do. I was like, I didn't get the fact that you were supposed to jump on the enemy. That just didn't make any sense. If anything, that was madness. Like, who would do such a thing? That's just crazy talk. East Aurora and Ames, actually in particular, is where we also got Metroid. Eventually we got an NES, and eventually I understood how Super Mario Brothers worked, and God, that game was my childhood, man. I remember going to Pittsburgh to see my aunt and uncle at the time, and there is a whole lot of extended family over there. To tell you the truth, I don't know half of who the hell those people were, but either like a second or third cousin or something was over there, and he was like, "Oh, have you found the warp zone?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." 1, 2, yes, of course I found the warp zone. What are you, an idiot? He wasn't talking about that warp zone. He was talking about the warp zone in World 4, is it? That takes you to... Aha. I don't have any keys. We need some keys. Sorry, I'm saving. So yes, my fragile video game ego was shattered that day. But that enabled me to beat the game eventually. Because again, at the time, that was kind of... There you go. It was kind of a rare thing, beating a game. It was actually pretty hard to do. And it was a big event. It was like, wow, you beat Mario? What the heck? And of course, elementary school, I've beaten the game 30 times. Yeah, whatever. Loser. Oh. Childhood video game memories. Mikey, you're late. Yeah, man, shut up. I was almost killed, whoever you were. Alright. So we're done. We won. We won the game. We're done. Alright. So we rescued a Goonie. Oh, and we did get extra energy. Good. Why don't we save it here for tonight? I think it's good. Oh, I just realized my screen is like kind of off-centered there. If I fix that now. It's not off-centered by much, but it's off-centered enough to annoy me. There you go. How's that? Any better? There. Oh well. Not that any of you people noticed. I noticed. That's what matters. We'll save it here. I think it's a good save spot. And let's... There you go. Alright. And we'll knock it down some. Alright. Okay. So that's it. That's it for tonight. Oh, I don't know. I don't, I don't feel like I've accomplished anything. I've spent an hour wandering around the Goonies 2. I've accomplished more than I ever have in my youth regarding this game. So I guess that's a plus. Man, it's funny, you know, I think about it. Now sometimes I watch, you know, my son play a game, and you know, the things that go through my head is like, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. Why aren't you progressing? Why aren't you moving? And that's the adult gamer in me. It's like, what happened? Where's that joy of just playing a game for the sheer hell of it? You know, that explains Minecraft. You know, he plays Minecraft, which, if I was younger, I would probably very much be into it. But I look at that now, and I'm just like, man, shoot me. I hate watching him play this game. It's so dull. It's a level builder, and that's it. But if I was 6 years old, yeah, I'd probably all be into that. Anyway, enough of that for tonight. Tune in tomorrow for more Goonies 2 action, and I hope you all have a good evening. Good night, all.